So I lit the cigar, man. I had to light the cigar because I saw this right here as I was looking for UK stuff. This came up. This isn't from the UK, but because it said Big Zuu, I think it came up on the feed somehow or whatever. And I was like, what? Eminem this? But like I said before, Eminem has a lot of fans or stans, however you want to call them, that will ride for him. So half the time, if it's not a big enough rapper, he's not going to respond. Big Zuu is not on his radar at all. He doesn't even show up on the bloop, on the blip. There's no bloop, bloop, nothing. He doesn't show up. He could be standing in front of him and he won't see him. You know what I mean? But the stands will. The stands will see him. So we found one called Eminem Stan Big Zuu. Denace. Called Bred In The Zoo. We're going to go ahead and take a listen to this and see what's going on here. Mind you, this is not Eminem, but it's Eminem-ish. We'll see. Hit that subscribe button, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Do the right thing.
Look, if you had one shot or one opportunity to taste everything you ever...
Now, this sounds like an Eminem beat. Style beat. It sounds like he took elements from his music, from his other beats, and just made another beat with it. Or maybe it is an Eminem beat that I missed. I don't know. I thought I heard all of Eminem.
Ever wanted in one bite? Would you chew it or just let it sit? You know you're not as tough as you say you are. Enough is enough. He kicked the bucket. This man just died in public from a self-inflicted wound.
This is nice as far as the way it's recorded, because that's Eminem's style of like hook. You know what I'm saying? Where he kind of does that hook. And if you notice, 50 Cent has that same style, you know, because they come from the same family of you know, musicians and rappers. You know, that same circle. That's Eminem's style of hook. You know what I'm saying? It's weird, it lifted my mood.
It's weird, it lifted my mood. I'm from the wild, it's true. And he was bred in the zoo. You're a gimmick with a stovetop image. Ready for beef, but your stove's not lit, bitch. Trying to go rounds with the pro clown, quit it.
Damn, that last word, bitch, it sounded like M, like the way you bitch, you know, M puts that emphasis, which is why, another reason why he's good at rhyming those last words that shouldn't rhyme. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, civic, you know what I'm saying? Like, he just makes it sound like it should rhyme. You know what I mean? That's one thing he does really good.
Your exhausted fumes, a broke down Civic. Your show's no crowds in it, ghost town in it. You ate the green room snacks, whole round biscuits. Oh wow, different, whole couch tilted. Stage lights hit, you slow down, winded. Crowd so still, I heard pin drop crickets. You guys ready? This Haley, cause you desperate for attention. Jealous of a legend, begging for a mention.
So far, it's cool. This is cool. But as you can see, I'm not blown away. This is an Eminem. But it's cool. But the reason I'm not blown away is because so far, although this does sound like Eminem, this is an Eminem style beat and all that, it's flowing like Eminem. The meat and potatoes, the words of it, the lyrics, the way the lyrics are put together and what he is saying, the content of the lyrics is not Eminem-ish. If I say that right, because Eminem would not ride the fat thing the whole time. Eminem isn't gonna ride on that. He's a battle rapper. Battle rappers know they pick different things. You know, when they battling you, I'm not a rapper, but I've studied battle rappers. Good battle rappers, they do homework on their opponent. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference when you're like, oh, I'm battling this guy that I just met. And you could kind of say whatever, and you could kind of say something you wrote, back in the day, whatever. But real battle rappers know who they're gonna fight. They're like fighters. I know I'm gonna battle so and so. Okay, let me do my homework on so and so. Boom. Let me study his last battles. Boom, boom, boom. Let me see who his girl is. Boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? Let me see where he hangs out. Let me see where he went to school at. Let me see. You know what I mean? And that's what they do. That's what Slim would have done. He would have done his homework on Big Zuu. Who's his cousin? Who he got beef with? Or, in the UK, who knows him? What has he done? Is he an influence? Is he this? Is he that? He would have done his homework at least for a whole day. He just would have been on his phone just watching Big Zuu shit, so he could write the illest shit and destroy his soul. But this isn't it.
Dear M, I wrote you, but you left me on red, Slim. Yeah, you're sick, Zoo. Get your glucose checked. Even your hoodie's screaming, I could use more breath. Shit, you try to handle proof you were actually drunk, cause you couldn't dig 6 inches for collapsing a lung, bitch.
You know you're not as tough as you say you are. Enough is enough. He kicked the bucket. This man just died in public from a self-inflicted wound. It's weird, it lifted my mood. I'm from the wild, it's true, and he was bred in the zoo.
Yeah, even the hook isn't like a death blow. It's something that any other rapper would say, but he's delivering it like Eminem. You know what I'm saying? So if this was somebody not like me who listens to who grew up listening to hip hop, who kind of knows the background and stuff, if you're just like a young guy listening to this might be hot. Oh shit, this is dope. Because, like I say, it's all about that delivery. Not all about it. It's half delivery, half lyrics. Your delivery of those dope-ass lyrics has to be fucking fire. You gotta have nice lyrics, but you can't. And honestly, I think in a lot of cases, the delivery, I would say 60% delivery and 40% bars. Because I've heard some whack bars that were delivered just crazy ill. And it was like, oh shit, I like that delivery, it's funky, you know what I mean? It's you know what I mean? And that's just me, but it's subjective. Some people might think it's the other way around. Like a battle rapper is gonna think the lyrics are more important. You know what I'm saying? Battle rappers aren't really focused. They actually aren't really focused on the beat. You know what I'm saying? They just, their words is their sword and shield. But this does sound like Eminem, but just not in his aura.
You rap fast on that track just to match the fillers. Your whack ass is just fat, here's a snack of filler. Why so hangry, Big Chew? Here's a packaged dinner with a side of cold beef that I had delivered. Tracksuit chef, Mike.
Oh, get it. We got beef. I just delivered the beef.
Microwave menace, canned food prep, shit side play breakfast. Can't do sets, can't define what a rep is. Behind the tough guy act, your sweetest diabetics. Now, just lose it. You don't want beef? Hillbilly boy got the shot.
Wow, you hit the culture, huh? Wow. But
go to sleep, bitch, just like Ja. Borrowed M's beat just scraped some views. Now even the UK won't claim this dude. Soon he'll change his tune. It was a play.
that go to sleep, bitch, just like Ja. If you don't remember, he made a song a while back where he was like, "Go to sleep, bitch, die, motherfucker, die." That shit was hard. Yo. That shit, I gotta listen to that shit after this.
For this, you only had one shot, but you aimed and missed, boy.
You know you're not as tough as you say you are. Enough is enough. He kicked the bucket. This man just died in public from a self-inflicted wound. It's weird, it lifted my mood. I'm from the wild, it's true, and he was bred in the zoo.
What a buster without the rhymes. Too busy eating, so he had ChatGPT write that shit for him, huh?
That's
Fuck
funny.
out of here.
That's funny because ChatGPT, AI shit. Like I said, man, look, Eminem would not hang on the fat jokes the whole time. He'll bring it up here and there, maybe, but he'll flip it some way. You know what I'm saying? This was more hanging on the fact that he's fat. This Denace, he's nice as responding to Eminem and sounding like Eminem. I don't know how he does it. Don't care. That's his craft, and more power to him, man. He, you know what I'm saying, is very entertaining, but it's not Eminem. You know what I'm saying? Eminem wouldn't do that. Eminem wouldn't respond like that if he was going to, which he's not going to. But Eminem would not respond like this. That was, you know what I'm saying, that for Eminem this would be weak as hell. For a regular person, maybe this is dope. For Eminem, is weak. You know what I mean? He wouldn't respond like that. He wouldn't hang on the fat jokes and just be saying fat over and over and over and over. Like, listen to the way Mike Righteous responded, right? Mike Righteous responded with like he was hitting other nerves. Like, it wasn't like, because Big Zuu said in his rap, yeah, I know I'm fat, you're gonna say something about that. So he already killed that. You know what I'm saying? He already killed that. So when you say something, it's not as in, and that's a Eminem. I credit that to M from the 8 Mile movie, where I'm not saying he created it, but he brought it out to light where, yeah, you diss yourself, they got nothing on you. So that, you know, some rappers borrow from that. So, and that's what Big Zuu did. He borrowed that. Oh, I know I'm fat. You know, that's what you're gonna say because I'm fat. Blah blah blah. So now when you say it, it's like, okay, he's fat. So now you got to be clever with it, like Mike Righteous was. Mike Righteous was clever with it, and Eminem would be clever too if he decided to respond, which he's not. I don't expect him to. Nobody. I don't think anybody is. Also, like I said, he would have done more homework on it. You got to have more background. You got to have more ammo. You got to have more to put in the chamber. You know what I'm saying? Than just fat. The fat thing is just one bullet. You know what I'm saying? Eminem would have had a Gatling gun ready. Like the beef with Ja, the beef with Benzino, you know what I'm saying? The beef with Mariah Carey, you know, and I know it sounds crazy, but Mariah Carey's, you know what I'm saying, is a big star, or was a big star. I don't know what she is now, but, and the beef with, what's his name? Mariah Carey's boy, fucking baby daddy, Nick Cannon. M had a lot of ammo. A lot. I mean, the fact that he yo, M is a battle rapper, bro. That's what he is. That's what he is. And but he also just happens to know how to make songs. Because there's battle rappers that don't know how to make songs. I've heard battle rappers that when they get on a song, it's like, we need him battle rapping again. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. Then there's rappers that make songs, there's rappers that do battles. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, like and subscribe, guys. Let me know what you think of this. And as always, man, hit that subscribe button, bro. Hit that subscribe button, for real. I'll see you guys on the next smoke.